Now we are trying to define formal definition of electric potential at a given point. This is the positive charge Q present at the point O, for which we want to find out what is the electric potential of this positive charge Q at the point B. In order to do that, we make use of a test charge Q naught, which is present at infinite distance from the location of the charge Q. So our point A, which is at infinity, is at infinite distance from the location of the charge Q, because Q naught is at infinite distance from plus Q. Repulsive force, because they are of same nature, is 0. So the potential of this positive charge Q on Q naught is also equal to 0, because it is not able to apply any repulsive force on Q naught at A. In order to calculate electric potential at point B for plus Q, what we do, we slowly start moving the positive charge Q naught towards plus Q, and in doing so, as the Q naught starts moving towards the point B, when it will enter inside the electric field of the plus Q charge, it is going to feel a repulsive force from B to A. So if we want to make the Q naught to keep on moving towards the point B, we have to apply an equal force from A to B. Suppose while moving from A to B, it reaches at any point P. So at point P, Q is going to apply a repulsive force in this direction. So if we want that the Q naught keep on moving towards the B, we have to apply an equal force at the point P, but in the direction A to B. So in this case, when finally Q naught will be brought from A to B, we have to keep Q naught always remaining fixed at the point B at distance r away from plus Q, because both are like charges. So it is going to feel a repulsive force from B to A. If we release the charge, Q naught immediately fly away and it will start moving toward A. But in order to calculate potential, we need to hold Q naught at point B. So in order to hold Q naught at B, we have to hold it against this repulsive force directed from O to B. So that repulsive force will help us to calculate how much work we need to do in order to keep Q naught at this particular location. And how much F we will be applying, that will depend upon value of Q naught as well as the distance between the two. So in this case, electric potential due to a given charge at any point can be defined as the amount of work done per unit test charge in bringing it from infinity to that point, that is at point B, against electrostatic repulsion of the source charge, that is Q. Last important thing, without producing any acceleration in it. That is, whenever Q naught is moving from A to B, whatever force F we have to apply in pushing it from A to B against the repulsive force of Q on it, which will be directed from B to A, they always need to be equal to each other, so that net force on Q naught during the movement almost is 0 and no acceleration is also produced inside it. So if this is the case, then at the point B, the electric potential V at the point B, it will be equal to the amount of work done in bringing it from infinity to the point B, in bringing it from infinity to the point B per unit test charge. So according to the definition, potential at the point B, it will be equal to work done in moving it unit positive charge from infinity to point B. So this is the mathematical expression for the electric potential at a given point. So in this case, if we take a look at the unit of the electric potential, we know that work done has a unit of 1 joule, charge has a unit 1 coulomb. So in this case, electric potential, it will have unit 1 joule over 1 coulomb, 1 joule per coulomb, which is known as 1 volt, after the name of the scientist Alexander Volta. So this is the SI unit of the electric charge. This is the SI unit of the electric charge. The CGS unit of the SI unit of electric potential. The CGS unit of the electric potential are 1 stat volt. Now there is a question for you. You had to find out the conversion relation between 1 volt and 1 stat volt. You have to find out this conversion relation between 1 volt and stat volt. Just like 1 Newton is 10 raised to the power 5 dyne, 1 coulomb is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 9 stat coulomb. Similarly, find out 1 volt equal to how many stat volts.